Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the WIdiots. This is the Bigfoot Be Flapping edition. I am CMC. That fellow over there is MCKD. I am CMC.
Wait a minute. Holy fuck, that's me. Holy shit. It's a mute button. I forgot. Ow, my finger broke in half. It's all right. This show sucks. Anyway, Corey, go on.
Well, seeing as we just got off of that rousing start, why don't you give us some shout outs there, fella?
All right. Shout out to my mother who claims she's here. She's signed in. Shout out to the ones that make you smile who have chimed in as well. Wondering where my dog is. No care about me, but of course my dog. I get it. Currently my dog, shout out to Winchester, is sleeping on the love seat that I bought with my hard-earned money. There's two sides to it, and he always takes the other one, but of course, he's on my side now. He's just sleeping. We walked, between me and him, we probably walked about 4 miles today, 3.5, 4, whatever. But he's a tired boy. And
it's a long way to go with them little legs.
He's a tired boy today, which is fine and dandy. I'm a tired man, but we're gonna do this, Corey. Shout out to my Candle crew. They're doing their thing up there. Let me tell you, they're kicking ass. They got a lot of snow up there, which is basically, geographically speaking, north and south, or just a smidge north of you-ish, or south, or whatever, however it works. I know you guys got a lot of snow. We got a little bit of a blizzard to talk about, but essentially at this point, it's all but melted down here. A shout out to everybody who's going to be here watching, who are here now, coming in later. Just a shout out to those who are going through a little bit of seasonal affective disorder, or whatever the fuck it is. Now, typically that happens about 6 months from now, but I'm with you folks now who want it to be snow in winter and cold. I'm with you. Believe me, this time of year is brutal on us, and it makes me want to crawl into a dark closet with a blanket and just go away for 5 months. But alas, we can't do that here. We've got a podcast to run. We got 5, 6 months, 8 months before it even gets remotely cold again. But alas, here we are. We're doing it. And a shout out to those who are here. Again, Beth, my mom, the ones that make us smile. My dog, if he could sign in, but he's so passed out. I tell you what. But hey, it's March 20th, folks. We're almost to April. And remember, April showers bring May flowers. Corey, what you got?
All right. Well, shout out to those that make you smile, which in this case is Amber, and wherever she is, well, she'll check in later, maybe. That's kind of how it is with unhinged people like us. We just kind of show up whenever. But shout out to everybody that's here, who may be watching later, and hopefully you got a chance to check out my taste test from last night. We already hit like 500 views of it on Facebook. I don't know how many of those actually went over a minute, but at last check, like 20 of them were, so that's a plus. Which, good for the brand. But rest assured, there are more taste tests to come later on. Probably be hitting them up here pretty quick. Shout out to anybody that, like Kevin said, anybody that's having a hard time is just needing a little bit of a mentee B, or a mentee V, if you will, a mentee vacation. We're here for it, and we'll provide as best we can. But for everybody else, be enjoying the fact that the sun is going down a little bit later. The sun is coming up a little bit earlier. Going to be warm, damn near 70 tomorrow. I can already hear the cash register bells going off in my head for the upcoming bug season, so that's going to be huge. And yeah, just yeah, I saw the same comment, Kev. I enjoy chicken strips, but at this stage of my life, I am A, too fat, and B, unable to get up afterwards to be under my bed eating them. Although I keep it pristine under my bed.
Let me tell you, for those who don't know, I asked Beth where Cohen was, and her response was he's under his bed eating chicken strips. And all I can say is absolutely dominating. I mean, under your bed eating chicken strips, I don't care what age you are, that's a fucking win. That is a fucking win. Oh, Cohen, shout out Cohen. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Cheers to that.
I mean, and we got what's her face here, Dana, saying was a beautiful sunset tonight. It is not pristine under his bed. I tell you what, Beth, it don't matter what condition underneath any bed is. If a human being is able to eat chicken strips under their bed, I mean, like Charlie Sheen said, winning. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Dana's looking at sunsets for crying out loud.
Well, yeah, you're not there, so she can actually do shit like that.
She is unreal. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, you're fat. We had Jimmy's in the house. Jimmy's in the house.
Yep. Shout out to my cousin Jimmy. Jimmy's in the house. I mean, at least he corrected himself. Usually I have to get after him about his spelling, but he corrected himself. I'm proud of him.
And a shout out to Dana. We had leftovers for the last couple nights, and today on the way home, she's like, "Hey, you want to get Culver's?" We hadn't had Culver's in God knows how long, and let me tell you, man, I am not the biggest supporter of the food or the prices, I should say, of said restaurant. But man, boy, does that hit! I even had fries.
It is so good. Good.
I don't usually get their fries because I hate crinkle cut. It's too thick. It's too potatoey for me. But tonight I'm like, man, I don't want. I usually get steamed broccoli. I'm like, I don't want it. So give me the fries. Hit the spot. So shout out Dana. She went with the fish. I had the double cheese because Culver's doesn't offer baked fish. So, but it's all good there. It's just, man, see that receipt on the old credit card. It's like, ooh, I don't know about this. But quality, in terms of like flavor, I don't think you can knock it. Now, the only question I have about Culver's is the people who get gaga about their cheese curds. I question those people. Have you ever been to a dive bar out in the middle of nowhere? Because their curds are better than Culver's. Doesn't matter where. Just how it is.
You're not wrong.
No, I know, but hey, man, was that good dinner tonight, though. Shout out, Dana. Thank you, my dear. Delicious. Delicious.
Okay, so before we get into anything else tonight, one thing did kind of jump out in the headlines this morning, and in reality, kind of spooked most of us when the word came out that as of yesterday morning, Thursday, March 19th, the one and only Chuck Norris passed away. Which tells me that the Grim Reaper finally got enough ambition to go and tell him he's dead. But up until like Wednesday, he was out, exercising and was in good spirits, and then just like that, gone. Only a few days past his 86th birthday.
Yeah, his last post was him like kickboxing with a sparring partner, I guess, and then
Yep.
a couple days later, poof, gone.
Yep. So obviously, for most people, especially those of our generation, a lot of people came up with Walker Texas Ranger on their TVs every week. And Chuck Norris obviously was the driving force behind that as Cordell Walker. And the whole rest of the crew there. I was a fan of that show, absolutely loved it. But he was also in The Way of the Dragon with Bruce Lee. Turns out they came up in the martial arts world together. Chuck, as most would know, had won multiple world championships for martial arts. Did a cameo at Survivor Series 1994, serving as the outside enforcer for the match between, I think it was Yokozuna and Undertaker. It was a casket match. Drilled Jeff Jarrett with a super kick, and it was beautiful. Well, actually, it was a standing side kick.
It was right in the chest.
Yeah. Oh, he got him good, and Jeff went above and beyond to sell it.
Yep.
Like full backflip. It was probably the most athletic thing Jeff Jarrett ever did in his career. Love that guy too, but let's be honest. Chuck Norris was also in Delta Force. Made a cameo appearance in The Expendables 2. Just kind of perusing his IMDb here. But there are numerous other projects that he was involved with. And I mean, really a legendary figure for anybody that watched action movies in the 70s and 80s and the action type TV shows of the 90s. See, I'm trying to see what else might I have watched that had him in it.
I only remember like the Delta Force and the Missing in Action were the one me and my dad would watch.
Yeah, Missing in Action, I remember that for sure. Lone Wolf McQuade, I've watched that once or twice. Good movie, actually.
Walker Texas Ranger. Never watched it.
I mean, it was like 80s campy in the 90s, basically. It's like Chuck Norris was his own A-team, basically. Like nobody ever died. He just beat the shit out of them, and then everything was good to go from there. So I mean, he was his own B.A. Baracus.
Yes, Mr. T, shout out.
And obviously, in later years, he would become one of the driving forces behind Bowflex. That was his thing, his infomercial.
Now, who's the woman that was on that?
Shit.
Was it Christy Brinkley?
Yes. Yeah, it was Christy Brinkley.
Okay, that's what I thought. Good Lord. And of course, my search engine isn't working because it's so stupid. Beth is here apparently stalking Facebook pages of people who chime in. Beth, there's no one chiming in besides the people you already know.
He's probably looking up my cousin Jimmy.
You weirdo.
Which Godspeed to you, Beth. That's ugh. So that's a little out there, not gonna lie.
I mean, Beth, you got to remember these people are from Juneau County. Be careful now.
My cousin is not. He grew up in Neenah.
Okay, well, he's got paper in his blood or something.
Well, it's certainly up his fucking nose. Especially that stink.
But hey, I tell you what, I think if you live there for a few years, you get used to that.
And Beth, I already planned on wishing him a happy birthday. I just wait for Facebook to remind me. You're welcome.
Valid. I mean, if Facebook don't remind me, I ain't gonna fucking remember. That's for sure. Jesus Christ.
No doubt about that. All right, so let's hit these taste tests.
Oh fuck, Corey! I don't know if these people are ready. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Duh, Beth. Of course I remember.
Well, I won't remember, but now I got to look at Facebook tomorrow for it to remind me.
I will remember, and I most likely will be seeing you tomorrow night. But we'll get to that a little bit later, because right now we got to try to make Kevin puke.
And now we are at the taste test, folks. Now, this week probably won't make me puke, but it certainly won't make me feel any better. Next week, I don't know. I was at Woodman's the other day. I got some good stuff. I went down the Asian aisle. Just letting y'all know, it is not good.
Oh, shit, I forgot Clovis Jr. God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Hang on a minute.
We do not need the screaming goat, Dana. Oh. Dana, we're going to have words. We're going to have words.
Is it going to sound like this?
Pretty much. All right, Corey. I'll introduce my taste test first.
All right.
My first one. And then I'll go with it. So again, I was at Woodman's the other night. And why am I yelling at Dana? Because she's out here gallivanting all around with her. Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, the screaming goat. That's why. The screaming goat, Beth. So I went to the Asian aisle, and at first, Corey, and I've been down this aisle before. It's tough finding something. Like I couldn't find it, but then I did. So the first thing I have is a Mogu. And it again down the Asian aisle. It's not the energy drink. It's just like a Gatorade. It feels like. But the weird thing is, and I don't think you might be able. It's very it seems like it's chunky. It's sort of like Gatorade Powerade, but it does feel chunky. Now I'm going to shake it up and see if that changes. No, it does not. I got a beautiful light made out of an E.H. Taylor bourbon bottle. This is not can you see the chunks at all?
No, but I can see the chunks you're about to blow.
Oh, dude, it's very chunky. So this is like $1.20, and so is the other thing. Mogu brand, but this is a lychee flavor. They had 6 different kinds of flavors, all basic that you'd find anywhere here in America. But lychee, I've had the high chews, those chewy candy things.
Yep.
I've had the lychee flavor. That's very good. So I figured I'd get this. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the smell is putrid. Oh wow, that smells like. It smells like a very, very, very lemony floor cleaner. Now I don't know what lychee smells like or whatever, but this could be anything. Again, folks, I have shaken it, and it is to the naked eye. This is chunkier than fuck. Here we go. Oh God. There's There's like chunks in it, Corey. Look at. There's fucking chunks in it, dude. Oh my god. Oh, this is interesting. Oh my god. Oh god. Now, oh my god in heaven, who in the fuck? Let me just. So I don't know what lychee is. I don't know if it's a fruit or what. The liquid has way, way, way more flavor than the chunks. The chunks are essentially flavorless. It just adds a little bit of gooiness to it all. There are 44 carbohydrates in this bottle, which is no more than 8 ounces. Excuse me, 10.82. So it is loaded with sugar. Overall, the taste is actually pretty good. I wouldn't complain about it. The only thing is the chunks. This does not happen in America. The overall taste is actually pretty good, but the chunks are just weird. I would give it an 8.3. This is actually pretty good. This is actually really, really good. If you can get over, like, you know, swigging a liquid with chunks in it. Dana says, and I put the chunk back in my mouth. Question mark. I did, because hon, it doesn't even, like, it tastes pretty good. Strain it, bring the liquid over so I can clean my floors. This probably could clean your floors. I'm not joking. But to be quite honest, this does not taste bad at all. Again, I don't, what did I say? 7.8?
8.3.
8.3. This is pretty good. I am stunned at how good this is. The chunks don't even, I mean, you get over it very, very quick because the flavor of it, I mean, it's good. 8.3. I don't understand why you would get a bottle, you know, thinking it was liquid and then drink it, and clearly there's chunks all over. 8.3. I can't wait to go back to Woodman's and get more of these flavors because this stuff's the bomb. 8.3. What do you got?
All right. So, Festival had a good deal this week on Lay's potato chips, 2 for $5. Could not turn that down. And they had 2 brand new flavors, or at least 1 new flavor and 1 new to me flavor. So, first up is going to be Lay's dill pickle.
Oh,
I'm on a bit of a pickle kick lately, folks. Either that or, you know, just on a kick to absolutely ruin my taste buds with spicy Skittles. Take your pick.
bowl. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a pretty healthy sized chip right here. Solid dill pickle smell. Actually, not even near as offensive as the Pringles from last week. Yeah, honestly, as Chris so eloquently says, not the worst thing I've put in my mouth. And I put some questionable stuff in my mouth. Like, I could honestly put that. I could put like 3 or 4 of those on a hamburger and be perfectly fine. Little drizzle of ketchup, burger, and the dill pickle chips. So I would say, just for me, I mean, I don't know what I rated the Pringles or the pickleballs last week. I think they were somewhere in that 7.5 to 8 range. But I'd put these very easily, very solidly at an 8.
Corey. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and to Chris's point, he is right. Most dill pickle chips are pretty similar. My argument to that is Pringles probably went far above and beyond what they needed to do. It tasted like they just took the fucking chips tube and all and soaked them in pickle brine and then left them soggy. I don't know. There's something weird about those, but every other thing that's still pickle flavored that I've tried, pretty darn good. I promise you I'm not dying.
Hang on, let me have a sip of my lychee drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash this down with fresh Yingling lager.
I mean, it's got chunks in it, Corey. And I'm assuming there's like 6 other flavors that also have chunks. I mean, oh God.
And we do have that in the States. It's boba tea.
Yeah, it's just these chunks of goo. But I tell you what, it tastes good. All right. I'm cleansing my palate with a sip of bourbon, which obviously is what we need to do.
Oh, that's absolutely the way to go.
This is 4 Roses, straight 4 Roses. Perfect. Now, same aisle, Asian aisle, Woodman's, figure it out. Corey, saw some snacks for roughly about $1.50, and I said, "This is what we got." So, I got a couple more, and I got a couple more, but this is the basics, okay, my friend. And believe me, I was not happy. I was not happy when I found this because I knew what I had to do. And next week's is going to be worse than this week's, just so y'all are aware. But, and the brand name is Bibigo Sesame Flavored Seaweed Snack. I'm eating seaweed.
We can only hope you're not allergic to any of this shit.
We can only hope, but I'm eating fucking seaweed for you people. Like, if... Jesus Christ, I don't have Venmo or anything, so just send me the check in the mail. But we're going to try her here, Corey. And this is...
Yeah, if you keel over from an allergic attack, we'll just start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So this is...
I might commit $1.
That's all I require. Look, I'm good. I'm worth more dead than I am alive. It's all good. I'm fine. It's fine. Just give me $1. You'll be fine. So this is sesame flavored seaweed. So this is as basic as it can get. Next week, we ain't got nothing basic going on there. Oh God, here we go. So now, of course, first the smell test. I'm not looking. Oh God, look at this shit. Hang on, I haven't smelt it yet. Oh.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
You ain't a kidding on that one. It's not as horrific as I thought it would be. But let me try and get a scent that is familiar. Oh man, that's tough. That just doesn't smell like anything.
This is the shit that grabs us the high ratings, folks.
Yeah, you ain't a kidding on that. 7 million views. You know, boom, there it is. Honestly, I don't know what this smells like. It's not terrible. Clearly, I don't, I'm not going, it's not like Surströmming or whatever that fucking fish is. Like, it's not that. It very much smells like what you would think if you pulled a fucking weed out of a lake, let it dry, several hours, and then smelled it. There's just nothing here. So let me see. Man. Organic, blah, blah, blah. Rosemary, sea salt. There's nothing here that's fucking exponentially crazy. I'm going to pull out, and they're in like little wafers. I can't, can you imagine fucking going to the grocery store and be like, I got to get seaweed? The fuck? Dude, stop. Oh, and I mean, Corey, these are razor thin. Razor thin. Oh, and so this sheet is probably, 4 inches by 2. You calm down, Beth. I don't see you fucking manning up and eating fucking seaweed for the people. It's gross, by the way. I don't expect you to do that. Deepest apologies, Beth. But my boy Colin, hiding underneath his bed, slip him some seaweed. Here we go. This is as regular flavor as you can get. Oh, God. Do I have to eat the whole thing? Fuck it. Oh, God.
Eat the whole thing, you fucking baby.
Oh, my God. That is... So, you do not eat seaweed, you lying motherfucker. Okay. It's been 20 minutes. Me. So, I'm going to eat another one because I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't terrible. Let me just... Interesting. Okay. So, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Look, there's probably 20 sheets in here, maybe more than that. When you bite down into the sheet, and this is razor thin, 3x2, 4x2. Liz is here.
The girls are coming after you tonight, dude.
Oh, they can come after me all they want, unless you've actually had this. This is actually pretty fucking good. I'm not going to lie. When you bite down, there's a weird texture to it, but as soon as your saliva hits, it starts like kind of melting it, and then you just like chew a couple times, and then the flavor hits. Corey, the whatever this is, the sesame flavored seaweed. Let me try the third one. That's like an 8.7. It's actually fucking good.
All right.
And for $1.50, I may have found my new favorite snack. This is actually really fucking good. No joke. Damn, that's nice.
Yeah, just wash it down with your chunky lemon pledge.
Hey, I got lychee or I got bourbon to wash it down. But I'm telling you, like, okay, so this is the basic flavor. They sprinkle a little sea salt on it. It's not even like it's overbearing. You could eat this whole fucking thing in an evening sit easily. You can taste the salt on it. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, Dana just found out about yum yum sauce. She's big on yum yum sauce. That actually may be good. Corey, hit me with whatever you got because I'm just gonna dig on these. Look at, I got plenty more. Look at how many more I got. Oh my God, 8-7.
Ay. All right. Next up, this one is actually the Do Us a Flavor winner for this year for Lay's. Bacon grilled cheese.
Ooh.
Well, now Mama's coming in hot. I mean, you're probably going to shit yourself stupid if you eat that whole fucking box.
Dude, it's so good. I mean, I'm on my 18th fucking sheet of seaweed.
Okay. I mean, these things smell like a. Would you quit crunching over there? These things do smell like a grilled cheese. I'm not exactly picking up any hints of bacon, but I'm hoping that I'll be picking up that flavor in the chip itself. Pretty solid little chippy chip here. It's almost too much cheese. Can't even taste the bacon. Tastes like Kraft singles, and I hate Kraft singles. Yeah, these are not great. I would say probably maybe a 4.
Oh dear God.
I had high hopes for that too. That's disappointing.
Bacon grilled cheese, really? Damn.
And Chris is right. Kraft singles can't even call itself cheese.
I mean, that's true, but hey, at the same time, if you need a little cheesy, snacky, and you got Kraft grilled singles, you're just gonna strip that plastic wrap back and fucking eat it. But man,
All right, so I am gonna do the combo.
oh, that's right, Corey. Oh fuck. See, Scully ain't here. Scully's been MIA. He's out. Rumor has that Scully's been devastated by an STD by a lizard lot, so we don't know where he's at.
Or a lot lizard, you know.
That too. Who knows? Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna try this combo out, and I'm hoping to God that the dill pickle chip redeems the bacon grilled cheese. All right, here we go. Oh God, that may have made it worse.
Yes. This is what we're here for. Ooh, that's good.
This is disappointment. Yeah, that combo sucked. Just like this show. Yeah, that was horrible. The combo is a 3.
Okay.
Like, I am most certainly not going to be having those grilled cheese fucking chips again.
All right. Well, seaweed and whatever this lychee. Hey, I'm telling you, folks, both of them are decent. Did I ever grade on the sea? The seaweed's fantastic. Anyway, I don't know, man. Who in the hell? Imagine being that guy that first thought of, hey, let's eat seaweed. What are you doing? I'm gonna go eat seaweed. Okay.
I mean,
Right,
he was probably diving in the ocean and realized he was hungry and was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh no, I dropped some. Where did it go? Oh, here it is.
Ah, Winchester will get it.
Yeah. Oh God, my boy's a meat eater. He ain't no fucking vegetarian. Oh God, I'm telling you, that's really good. Here we go. Lychee. Swizzle it up. Boy, that don't even. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, though. Okay. Ugh. The liquid turns the seaweed to an even more liquidy taste. Probably about a 4.5. But goddamn, Corey, get yourself some seaweed.
Yeah, you're just gonna get a whole fucking bed of seaweed.
I get a pallet full of seaweed for my birthday. Let's go.
And as your mom would say, probably some Prevagen as well.
Oh no. What the hell is that? Oh,
It's a medicine, dipshit.
well, I understand that. I don't know what it's for. I'm telling you, I don't get it. But this stuff tastes all right. I don't understand it either. I mean, there's
It's for the. Your mom says it's for the brain.
Oh fuck! There ain't no medicine that's gonna help me there. Oh, Corey, hit me with that fuego.
Oh, Facebook friend Christina's here.
Oh, oh, oh. I mean, the water chestnuts and seaweed would be fantastic. Next time I'm at Woodman's, I'm gonna look that up. I mean, you can't really wrap nothing in these like dried out things because they're just gonna break. But there's got to be something a little bit more loosey goosey, or maybe we could take a chestnut, put them in between two little sheets of seaweed, and just have at it. Facebook friend Christine is on it. I mean, oh look, a silica packet. Should I eat that too? Because this is my.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is a raspberry one. Now, the fun thing about these Fuego Skittles is I have already completely forgotten the flavor of those bullshit bacon grilled cheese potato chips. And it's not so much the chili powder that makes these hit. It's the malic acid. Which is a souring agent. Because the one that makes me smile, she can never find a candy that is sour enough to her liking. So in her drawer of like spices and shit, she actually carries like a little itty bitty bottle of malic acid, dips the candy in that, and makes it even more. It's like, it's like granulated. So it's like sugar. Dips the candy in that, and it makes it like 20 times more sour. It's phenomenal.
Seaweed. Man.
Okay, so Beth's with the important questions here.
Oh, yeah, no, it's gone. The only thing left is a silica packet.
I am absolutely not surprised.
They call me crazy, but whatever I ranked it, it's good. There's like no calorie. The only thing in it is they sprinkle salt in it, so there's sodium. There's nothing else in it nutritionally. It's all organic. Just eat it, devour it. It's good. But next week, that could be a different story. We got 2 different flavored seaweeds for you folks, and let me tell you, they may not be great.
All right.
That sumbitch. Hey, next time I'm at Woodman's, I'm buying the fucking 12-pack or whatever they come in. It's good.
Well, let's see. Time to get into some Florida man versus Midwest guy. For any first-time viewers, this is a segment where I read 2 headlines, one from Florida, one from the Midwest, and I try to get Kevin here to guess where each headline comes from. So I take out all of the identifying markers, all that good stuff, and we'll see how well we do here. Now, as you'll recall from the last episode where I was actually prepared, which was definitely not last week, I did prank Kevin with 2 Florida stories, one of which was fake. But I have 2 real stories here today, and I promise you they're from 2 different states. So, first headline. State trooper responding to call ends up in handcuffs after police mistake him for a criminal and deploy stop sticks. That's the first headline. Second headline. Man with thermos inserted in body caught sneaking it into jail. Quote, put it up the exit ramp, unquote.
Oh, I found a sliver of seaweed. I'm gonna go with the thermos is Midwest.
Nope.
Damn it.
We go to our favorite county in Florida, Polk County, Florida. Sheriff
No.
Grady Judd, where a Florida man with a thermos inserted in his body caught sneaking it into the Polk County jail, quote unquote, put it up the exit ramp. And away we go.
Jesus.
A Florida man who is no stranger to the law wound up back in jail and the subject of one of Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd's most unusual morning briefings due to how he tried to smuggle a thermos inside the jail. Judd said the ordeal began with a complaint about a naked man at a park. We got a call that he was naked inside of a restroom at a public park. So he asked, is he naked or buck naked? You can be naked and still have your socks on. But if you're buck naked, you're totally naked, Judd explained. When the deputy arrived, he said Walter Freimeyer had all of his clothes on, so the deputy escorted him out of the park. The deputy explained to Freimeyer that he wasn't going to be arrested, even though people saw him without any clothes on, because he was giving him a break. Judd said Freimeyer then crossed the street, hopped up on the railroad train track, and trespassed again, so the deputy arrested him. Freimeyer had 25 prior arrests and had been to state prison 5 times, according to Judd. The sheriff explained that all arrestees are put through a body scanner to make sure they aren't trying to bring guns and knives and drugs into the jail. Judd said Freimeyer brought a thermos into the jail. Quote, that's right, he put it up the exit ramp. You know what I mean, the sheriff said with a knowing look in his eyes. And yeah, I'm just gonna hold on a second here. I gotta unplug my laptop. I'm gonna show you the body scan, which this is a fun little thing. Now, I want you to take a good hard look here. I can't really get it any closer here, so.
Oh dear God!
Yeah, the part that that is circled is the thermos, and it's a big boy. Definitely a large Stanley. Excuse me. Judd added, "We said, dude, what are you doing here?" He said, "Well, I put that inside my body. He didn't swallow it 24 hours earlier." Judd said the deputy likely saved his life, even though Freimeyer threatened to kill the deputy for arresting him. "We had to take him to the hospital," Judd explained. "They had to find a specialist. It was quite the ordeal, but he is thermosless in the county jail today." And that's the story of the man with a thermos up his ass.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, he does look pretty comfortable, if you ask me. Oh, good Lord. All right. So we go to the Midwest. Now, before I get into this story, do we want to take a wild guess as to what state this happened in?
What was the story again?
State trooper responding to call ends up in handcuffs after police mistake him for a criminal and deploy stop sticks.
Man, I'll say Michigan.
Well, you're honestly not too far away. We go to Austin, Indiana.
Okay.
A police chase in late September ended with an Indiana state trooper in handcuffs after officials used stop sticks to flatten the tire of his bomb squad truck. And I see Chris got the state correct. There was one problem. The truck wasn't fleeing police. It was an Indiana State Police bomb squad vehicle responding to an emergency call. The chase began when an Austin police officer who was helping a broken down car near a gas station spotted an unmarked white truck with a camper shell pass by with red and blue lights and sirens. Quote, "White truck with a camper, unmarked, just passed us with red and blue sirens going west. Can you advise? We have absolutely nothing on our CAD," an officer said over the radio. Officers asked Scott County dispatchers to call the state police. Dispatchers reported back that all Indiana State Police units were at a meeting at the post. Austin units ISP advises all their units are at a meeting at the post. It's not them, a dispatcher said. Austin police started chasing the truck just outside town. The pursuit continued north on Indiana 39 as Jackson County Sheriff's deputies and Brownstown police joined. Officers read the license plate, which came back registered to the Department of Administration in Indianapolis. The truck was a fleet vehicle, but neither officers nor dispatchers understood what that meant. "I looked it up, but it just says they help purchase vehicles," a dispatcher said. Brownstown officer set up stop sticks at a sharp right-hand turn on the highway. The man inside the white truck was identified as Trooper Rick Stockdale. He said he saw the police lights in his side mirror and radioed to his own dispatch. "Do you know what Jackson County has? They seem to catch up to me running hot," Stockdale said. The stop stick shredded the bomb squad truck's front tire. Officers drew their weapons and ordered Stockdale out of the vehicle at gunpoint, handcuffing him on the side of the road. I'm a state police officer, bomb squad, going to a call," Stockdale said. So a lot of these quotes are coming from the like body cam footage and the dash cam footage. "We've already made contact with ISP and they said nobody was supposed to be doing anything," one of the deputies said. "I just called them and they know where I'm going," Stockdale responded. Police eventually connected the dots. Quote, "Hey, this is Christy with the state police. I just figured out it is one of our guys going to a bomb call," a state police dispatcher told Scott County. "Oh my God," said a Scott County dispatcher. A second dispatcher could be heard on the recording. "She literally called them twice. Why would they not tell us?" Officers realized what had happened. "Sorry for the big mishap," one Austin officer said. "I just spiked a fucking state cop," another said. "We were thinking somebody stole a truck," another officer said. State Trooper Mark Naylor arrived to investigate. Stockdale changed the tire while Naylor interviewed every officer involved. Stockdale told the Austin officer to make one thing clear in his report. "Make sure you get the right thing in the story. Lights and sirens. They were on. That's the biggest thing, is that lights and sirens were on," Stockdale said. "We suspected it to be either a stolen vehicle or impersonating an officer, so that's what brought us out to here," an officer said. "I'm not trying to turn this into a huge mess, any more than it has to be," Naylor said. Stockdale left after changing the tire. He arrived at the bomb call 2 hours after the suspicious device was first reported. None of the police departments agreed to on-camera interviews. Jackson County Sheriff Rick Meyer said the department can hear local channels but can't listen to them all. Indiana State Police said the same, explaining it was impractical to listen to every channel as it would drown out their own radio traffic. No department answered whether they could hail each other on the radio. The bomb squad did not file a report. "Let's all get out of here and forget this mess," Naylor said. So things got a little fugazi with the Indiana State Police.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You don't look good, Corey.
Yeah, no, not a good look for any of those county or city police.
Whew. What they need, Corey, is a pallet full of seaweed snacks.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
So, as a former officer of the law, what insight might you have onto any of what I just said?
Get the hell out of there ASAP is my insight. It's not good. Just get out. Get out. Go eat some seaweed snacks. Go back in and find another case to deal with because this ain't good. This ain't good.
Not a bit.
No. No, sir. No, sir. Ah!
All right, spooky time is upon us.
Whoa.
Now, we have two good stories here, folks. For this first one, we actually get to go out of state because we had some pretty big things happening just in the last week. In Portage County, Ohio, which I'm told is in the same neighborhood as Akron. Although apparently either Cleveland or Cincinnati is trying to claim this, but Cincinnati's trying to claim it, but no, this just is not happening. 6 reported Bigfoot sightings in Northeast Ohio within 4 days sparked cryptid flap speculation. Now, for those that maybe don't follow anything paranormal or anything like that, a flap is basically when a lot of people see a lot of the same thing over a certain period of time. So there have been numerous UFO flaps. Occasionally you will find a Bigfoot flap, but most recently, a lot of flaps are from Mothman. As you know, they've seen a lot in Chicago, Milwaukee, Kenosha, Racine, kind of all up and down the Lake Michigan shoreline there. But in this case, it's our favorite cryptid, Bigfoot. And apparently there's a whole ass family of Bigfoot just wandering around in Ohio. So let's dive into the story and see what they got to say here. We go to hopefully we want these guys to be our friends. 9:30 WFMD out of Ohio. A series of social media posts from a cryptid focused podcast, not us, has ignited speculation about widespread Bigfoot sightings in Northeast Ohio, with enthusiasts pointing to what they describe as a concentrated burst of activity. The Bigfoot Society, a podcast and online community dedicated to collecting eyewitness accounts of Sasquatch encounters, says it received 6 separate reports between March 6th and March 10th in wooded areas near Mantua and Garrettsville, southeast of Cleveland. So Cleveland's trying to claim it. The group has described the cluster as a possible flap, a term used in cryptozoology for multiple sightings within a short time span. It's normal for there to be Bigfoot sightings all over the United States, but it's not normal to have multiple sightings in a small area within a short number of days. Jeremiah Byron, good lord, I cannot read tonight. Jeremiah Byron, host of the Bigfoot Society podcast, told Fox 8. According to summaries shared by the organization, the reported encounters include in social media posts, the Bigfoot Society urged residents in Portage County to pay attention, suggesting that something's moving through these corridors. So if you're in this area, keep your eyes open and maybe your doors locked because there could be a Bigfoot in the same general vicinity, said one poster in the group, which has 282,000 members. Totally attainable numbers for us. So get to sharing. According to a flurry of recent posts in the group, several Bigfoot hunters claim to have locked eyes with a 9-foot tall brown haired Sasquatch. The group has not released photographs, video, or independently verified physical evidence tied to the reports. The Bigfoot community is extremely excited because we thought we'd never live through anything like this again, where there's a massive amount of sightings in such a short amount of time, Byron told Fox 8. And strangely enough, that is the end of the story. But 6 encounters, and there was actually like 2 or 3 different sized Bigfoots that were spotted. There was a like 10 or 12 foot tall black haired, a 9 foot tall brown haired, and potentially a 6 foot tall female Sasquatch. So we even got a lady Squatch running around.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Like
I
they're
know
all,
you were very excited earlier this week when you told me about this.
yeah, like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of the 6 on this map are like in the same general vicinity. And there's that one that's like southwest by God knows how long, but like it's interesting. I don't know. Because you can just be like, oh hey, I saw a Bigfoot, or you can get in cohorts with some of your friends or whatnot. But there's no like what is it say? There's no evidence, like video, picture, nothing. These are just sightings. So that's the only thing that
Right.
makes me go, what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, right.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. Could be anything. I mean, Ohio's got plenty of fucking woods and hills and swampy stuff, but I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's seriously possible that there could have been a mass exodus or at least a mass movement of Sasquatch. I have seen theories that it may be tied to the meteor that exploded over Ohio earlier this week. So like maybe they were trying to get out of the way or go to a meeting point and maybe I don't know, I'm just now speculating completely out of my ass here, but what if the meteor was a cover for a UFO that was coming to get them?
Could be. I don't know. Just wish we had more evidence than just like, oh, hey, we saw something.
I mean, Dana's right. Maybe if you'd seen the Bigfoot with titties, maybe you'd believe.
Good Lord.
Speaking of Bigfoot,
Boy, she's on a mission tonight. Holy cow.
Yeah, she is up your ass.
Boy, oh boy. Unreal.
Oh, folks, we have a special guest to add on for this evening's show. Everybody say hi to Patch.
Patch. Hill.
He very politely knocks on the door before I let him in. So, I mean, he's a good boy. But on to our next story. We come back to Wisconsin, Babcock, Wisconsin, where an angel-winged gargoyle was observed outside a bedroom window. So, again, another winged humanoid. And this story takes us back to the summer of 2002. A teenage girl in Babcock, Wisconsin reported a prolonged, unusually calm encounter with a crouching winged humanoid just outside her bedroom window. What makes this case stand out is not only the witness's close, sustained view of the being, but also the strange sense of peace she felt in its presence, along with a bizarre radio frequency-like sound heard just before dawn. So again, this is from Phantoms and Monsters. The owner of the website, Lon Strickler, reached out and spoke to this witness, JB, who described a remarkable encounter that took place in Babcock, Wood County, Wisconsin, in the summer of 2002. JB was in her mid-teens at the time. Even after many years, the incident has remained vivid in her memory because of the creature's unusual appearance and the overwhelming calm she felt while observing it. She has shared the experience with only a small number of people. On the night of the sighting, JB was laying in bed watching television. Her bedroom window, which was on the same wall as her bed, was fully open to let in the cool summer air. At some point, she noticed movement outside and turned her attention toward the window. There, no more than 10 feet away, she saw a winged being crouched on the edge of the roof. Now, I do have to kind of roll back to the summer of 2000. I don't know how many people actually remember this, but the summer of 2002 was pretty chilly. Like for a good portion of June, I don't think temperatures got much above like 60 or 70. It was very chill, very not humid, and I don't think we really encountered any severe weather until about August of that year. It was a very chilly summer. Um, Now, let's get back into the story here. And my dear sweet cat is now laid out on my bed, gently listening to my dulcet tones here. According to JB, the being did not frighten her. Instead, she felt strangely peaceful and completely unthreatened by its presence. She described it as having a gargoyle like head and body, thin arms hanging down between thin legs, and a generally lean frame. Its face was mostly obscured by its wings, which were folded over and partially around the body in a protective or resting posture. What struck her most were the wings. She said they were large, perfectly feathered, And unlike bat wings or leathery appendages, often described in other winged humanoid reports, she referred to them as angel wings. The being itself appeared bald, hairless, and pale gray. The wings were also pale gray. JB estimated that if it had stood upright, it would have measured approximately 5 to 5.5 feet tall. Oh, so basically me with wings. Okay, I'm with it. She, she watched the entity for nearly 30 minutes. During that entire time, it did not move and made no sound. It seemed intent on looking down into the yard below, though she could not make out its eyes. At one point, she softly tried to speak to it in an attempt to get its attention, but it didn't react. Security lights below illuminated the roofline well enough for her to get a clear view. Over time, JB gradually became very sleepy. Still feeling safe, she decided to go to bed and left the window open. At about 6 o'clock the next morning, she was awakened by a loud sound from outside the window, which she described as similar to radio interference or an intense electric frequency. When she looked outside, the winged being was gone. She later reflected that the sound was loud enough that others nearby should have heard it, but no one in the neighborhood ever mentioned it. Her parents heard nothing, and she has never heard anything like it again. JB was lucid, precise, and consistent in her description of the event. Her account suggests she'd observed something highly unusual at very close range. Now, Lon goes on to add some commentary. This is a strong and distinctive winged humanoid account for several reasons. First, the entity is described as crouched or perched on a roofline, which aligns with a recurring positional pattern in other winged humanoid cases. Comparable rooftop or elevated perch reports have surfaced in West Joliet, Illinois, and Racine, Wisconsin, as well as elsewhere in southeastern Wisconsin, suggesting that these beings are often observed in a surveillance like resting or watchful postures rather than always in active flight. Secondly, the emotional tone is highly important. Many Chicagoland and regional winged humanoid witnesses report dread, shock, or immediate fear. In this case, the witness instead felt peaceful and unthreatened. That does not make the encounter less significant. In fact, it may indicate a less aggressive presentation, a passive observational state, or an altered perception of the witness during the event. That calm, combined with the witness's increasing sleepiness, raises the possibility of a suppressive environmental effect, a psychic overlay, or some form of directed influence. Third, the physical description matters. The pale gray coloration, bald body, thin frame, and feathered wings set this being apart from the more commonly reported red-eyed, dark-colored bat-winged entities associated with many later Chicagoland sightings. Reports from Pleasant Prairie and other Wisconsin corridor areas more often emphasize glowing eyes, darker coloration, and rapid aerial movement. That difference does not necessarily separate this case from the broader phenomenon. It may instead suggest variation within the same manifestation category. I see a few possibilities. A rare biological entity, though the motionless behavior, emotional effect, and strange sound argue against a straightforward flesh and blood explanation. The radio frequency like sound and the abrupt disappearance by morning fit better with a transient manifestation, one that may have entered and exited the environment in a manner inconsistent with ordinary animal movement. And ultra-terrestrial hypothesis, which remains one of the stronger possibilities, this being appears physically present, yet behaviorally detached, almost as if it were monitoring the area while only partially engaged with our reality. The witness's calm reaction may also be consistent with an intelligence capable of affecting human perception. Overall, this sighting compares best to perch and observation type encounters in the broader Chicago and southeastern western Wisconsin corridor, but it remains unusual because of the feathered angelic wing structure and absence of overt menace. So this just kind of adds on to the lore of the Mothman that is often seen around around Wisconsin and around Chicago, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, what say you, my friend?
Well, I think, oh, what's her nuts here, JB or whatever. And just go back to bed here. Let us know when you wake up fully. It's interesting though. It doesn't make any sound.
Well,
But
it potentially made a sound in the morning.
yeah, and no one else heard it, which is weird. But I'm maybe she like woke up in a semi-conscious state, like I often like happens to me. Like I can like feel it, but like I'm not awake, sort of thing. And
Right.
maybe from there, I don't know what you call it, but it's interesting though because if it's as big as it is, it's probably not an owl or an eagle or anything, pterodactyl like, if you will. Man, I don't know. She's sure of what she saw though, by all accounts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I
Now,
don't
it's
know.
possible that the creature may have induced like tinnitus or something to distract her while he flew away. Because sometimes when you get that ringing in the ears, it's very radio staticky.
Yep. Yep. Man, I don't know. That's an interesting. When was this again? What year ish?
2002.
Okay.
Yep, summer of 2002, and the weather description absolutely tracks.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bizarre one, like most of them are here for us. But you'd think if she was like some sort of family cabin or whatever, and there's people around, that there would be more accounts. Something, weird, but who knows?
Yeah, it's hard to say. A lot of times with encounters like this, the creatures or the entities or the spirits will only really appear to those that like they want to appear to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, could be anything,
Could
obviously.
be. I don't know.
Aw, Patch, are you having a good time over there, bud?
He wants some seaweed.
Nah, he just wants to take a nap someplace warm. Came to the right place. Yeah, you can sleep, dude. It's okay.
What's the next on the schedule there, Corey?
Well, believe it or not, we have made it to the main event. Well, the semi-main event, if we have any participation in the final segment. But what we have here is Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling tag teams.
Yes. Got my list.
All right.
Oh, man. I've got a list of. Let me see. 1, 2, 10.
I cobbled together a nice list of 7.
Okay.
And I will say that this list is going to be very WCW heavy. Because I think WCW did tag teams a lot better than the WWF ever did.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's just me.
Yep.
Yeah, and Chris forgot, but he's going to think quickly and hopefully join us sometime during the segment.
Crying out loud.
Wasn't he the one that suggested it?
Yeah, he was. Good Lord Almighty! I tell you,
Chris, it's all right. I know that you in your younger days quite enjoyed the devil's lettuce, so I'll let it go this time.
He's been hanging out at the ferry crossing down there too much, for crying out loud. Although if he is, get that summer sausage sandwich, Chris.
Oh, 100%.
Boom.
All right. It appears Miss Dana is going to bed.
She says that all the time. And then she'll stay up for 7 hours straight.
It happens.
All right. Well, I mean, I can get us going here, Corey.
Yeah, lay it on us. What's your number 4?
My number 4, and again, I got a list of 10-ish, whatever, 12-ish, whatever. I don't know. It was. I had to pick one, but I'll go with fucking the badass Billy Gunn and the road dog Jesse James, and I'll say the New Age Outlaws, because for a very long time, that age group, that was the tag team. They were part of the best faction at the time. And I don't know what their titles were, the reigns or whatever, but it was entertaining. So I'm going to go with the New Age Outlaws at number 4.
Yeah, I think when you add in their second run in like 2012 or 2013, I think they wound up being like a 5-time tag team champ. I think is what it came out to, or like 6-time.
Yeah, and they had the whole shtick and the microphone ability. It didn't really matter if they were the champs or not.
They were sure.
Yeah, they were always involved, but entertainment, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Oh, you ain't a kidding, Corey. You ain't a kidding. What's your number 4?
Well, kind of sticking with kind of the same group, but in a different company. We are talking about 2 members of the Clique here. But in this case, it's the stalwarts of the NWO, the first 2, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, otherwise known as the Outsiders. Multiple time WCW tag team champs. I think they tagged briefly in WWF, but never like won tag titles. So they did most of their damage in WCW, and honestly, they made like the NWO like completely legit.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you add in X-Pac and
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, Ted DiBiase and a few other guys to really hammer it home.
Yeah.
Of course, Bischoff's original idea with the NWO was that it was going to be, former WCW guys coming back and avenging what they thought was like the company's shortcomings, and that they were going to take over after going elsewhere to get better. But once you add Hogan into the mix, then it's just like, did they just send the WWF to take us over? Did Vince McMahon send these guys over? But yeah, that's my number 4 is the Outsiders. And I see that Chris has come up with his list. He also said Hall and Nash at number 4, followed by Edge and Christian, or otherwise known now as Cage and Cope, the Hardys, and the Road Warriors as his number 1 team.
Solid 4.
Oh, 100%. What is your number 3, my friend?
I mean, same era. I guess probably the same sort of like just damn near everything. But man, entertainment value, they may take the cake. I gotta have me some Gold Dust and Booker T.
Okay, so the early 2000, the early aughts.
The
That was like
early nuts,
that was like 03, 04, I think was the height of their run.
it was stupid. It was violently inappropriate, which back then was TV PG. And they both were qualified wrestlers. I mean, Dustin Rhodes, Booker T. They can do a tag team. And of course, the era of when Goldust was electrocuted might be the best ever. That is unbelievable entertainment. So I'm going number 3, Goldust and Booker T.
Beautiful. Well, my number 3 does involve Booker T, but we're going to go back a little bit further. And we're going to talk about Booker T with his brother Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat. I mean, probably, if you ask me, probably the tag team of the 90s. And that's saying a lot considering what my number 2 and number 1 are. But, Stevie brought the power, Booker brought the technicality and the high flying,
and once you threw in Sherry Martel, boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I think Scary Sherry was easily the best manager for Booker T and Stevie Ray. Not going to say anything against, Colonel Robert Parker. Dude had a jump rope between his legs, allegedly, according to Tony Schiavone. But, I think with just Sherry being there, that really legitimized them.
I mean, man, that's a good choice. It's they're in my honorable mentions down here, but man. So my number 2, and this is going back to when I was a kid, and the number 1's going back to when I was a kid in terms of like just who you liked and just that's about it. There's no internet back then, so you just had to go with it. There were 3 guys, I think, total who dressed up. I'm going to go with my boys who are going to be in the Hall of Fame here pretty quick, and I'm going to say Demolition.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Door at 11 Steps is here.
Oh, thank God in heaven.
Never forget when the Outlaws pushed Cactus and Chainsaw off the stage inside of a dumpster to quote an Oklahoman poet, "Oh, the humanity."
Humanity. I mean, let me tell you, I watch that goddamn, whether it's WWE Vault or WCW, the YouTube live channel, where they just play random shit all the time. And that fucking match has been on there more than I can count. And goddamn, that's fun to watch. Oh, goddamn. Chainsaw Charlie. I mean, I forgot to write down on my list Cactus and Chainsaw Charlie. Honorable mention. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I gotta imagine the concept meeting went a little bit like this. Hey, Vince. What if I just put a pantyhose over my head?
I can't imagine with fucking because Terry didn't give. I mean, they both didn't give a fuck. But good Lord.
Oh, Terry absolutely gave 0 fucks at that point.
Can you imagine? Oh man. I mean, is Door at 11 Steps though, man? Yeah, that's a quality mention there.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, oh man, Cactus and Chainsaw.
I mean, short-lived run, but what a run it was.
Oh, you ain't a kidding on that one.
All right. My number 2. My number 2 team kind of came kind of was there, for the majority of the WCW run. It's another brother team. Should be no surprise. It's Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like the family legacy is going to continue on because it sounds like Scott's going to get his own kid into WWE somehow to team up with his cousin, Bronson, a.k.a.
Yep.
Uh, Braun Breaker. But if you ask me, Braun Breaker being Rick Steiner's kid, he sounds more like Scott, but
I don't know. I hope they get him. Like, I think if they get Braun Breaker like out of the kind of like Brock Lesnar, Bill Goldberg fucking people where it's all like muscle. Who knows if there's any brain there? That's for us. Who cares? But like just something else. Like show
yeah.
something.
Well, I think if he winds up getting cleared ahead of WrestleMania and they go into the rumored match with Seth Rollins, like he's gonna show up and show out.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. I mean,
He's easily got the best spear in the game, and I mean, even
yeah.
Chris put it out there, like dude hitting that high speed of like 26 miles an hour or whatever he's hitting in the ring, like, oh no.
Oh no.
Door at 11 steps, dropping knowledge.
I mean,
Poor sister Sherry had to take that heinous pit stop from Sags and Knobs week after week.
oh man, the fucking nasty boys,
Yes, sir.
which oddly enough did not fucking make it on my list, but
Yeah, they didn't make it mine either, but I definitely do recall enjoying them and thinking
yeah.
that the pit stop was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen.
Oh man. Okay. So my number one is just when we mentioned it last week, I could not think of anything else that would top it. And I thought back in the day before the internet, you would get the magazines or catalogs of like stuff you could buy as a fan, shirts, belts, whatever else.
Oh, yeah.
And I always wanted this one thing, but I never got it just because it just never happened. And that was the shoulder pads with the spikes of Hawk and Animal of the Road Warriors. And you can call them the Legion of Doom, call them whatever you want. Give me Paul Ellering. But those were always my guys, and I always rooted for them. And they are far and away my number one tag team of all time. The Road Warriors.
Yep, I also have them as my number one. Now I remember now obviously I didn't start watching at the same time you did, but I remember their early WWF run, which came in the early 90s, like very briefly. And then when they went back to WCW and then right back to WWF in the late 90s. So I obviously didn't get the highest quality Road Warriors, but I still got like enough to get a taste of what it was. But when you go back and watch like the older Road Warriors matches where Iron Man hits, they come out, destroy two jobbers in the matter of like 3 seconds, and then just walk right back out. Pure bliss.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was just easy for me. There just wasn't anybody else there. You heard the music, what a rush, and you just knew. Just damn, that was good stuff, man. So my honorable mentions, um, the Mega Powers, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Rock and Sock Connection, of course.
Yep, Rockin' Mankind.
Oh, the Hollywood Blondes, Steve Austin, Brian Pillman, Steiner Brothers, the aforementioned, Harlem Heat, the aforementioned, the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, back in the day, and of course we got to have Bobby Heenan by their side.
Yep.
And you know, one that is, I don't know if that's older than the rest or not, but one of the better theme songs. I mean, Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. I mean, the Fabulous Freebirds, baby. Michael P.S. Hayes, a.k.a. Doc Hendricks, Terry Bam Bam Gordy. That was in the early infancy of like WCW Saturday. I mean, that was way back in the day. But
yeah,
man,
and then, they had spent years terrorizing Texas, going against the Von Erichs and tearing it up in the Southeast even earlier in the 80s. So, I mean, they definitely had made an impression.
Yep. And of course, Cactus and Chainsaw goes, and then my boys with James E. Cornette, the Midnight Express.
Yeah, I gotta love that. So my honorable mentions, I got some wrote down and others that just kind of sprung to mind as we were going through this. So, I got the Hollywood Blondes, Steve Austin and Brian Pillman. Owen Hart and Davey Boy Smith, when backed up by James E. Cornette.
Yes.
Of course, got to have the Mega Powers on there. But I'm putting it there mostly for the breakup because I thought that was the most entertaining thing. And then, you brought up other teams there that I just generally kind of forgot, but I shouldn't have. So Arn and Tully definitely deserve a shout out. Freebirds deserve a shout out, especially for creating the Freebird rule. And, kind of bringing it up to modern times here. I've got a, pretty huge appreciation for FTR in AEW. They did have a pretty good run in WWE, but I think they've done their best work in AEW. And there's some other, just like random pairings out there that probably shouldn't have worked but did. So, obviously Cactus and Chainsaw and Rocket Sock and all of them. So, I mean, I would say overall, just growing up, I think NWA, WCW did a lot better job with tag teams than WWE ever did, at least for long form tag teams. And I almost forgot the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah, I had to put
Robert and Ricky.
Yeah, I picked Midnight because of James E. over fucking the other one.
Yeah, I mean, I got to see the Rock and Roll Express, obviously way beyond their primes, but Ricky can definitely still work. That'll be about enough out of you, Beth. But I did get to see the Rock and Roll Express at an indie show up in Green Bay a few years ago. They were taking on a younger tag team that was kind of coming up through the ranks there, and it was a good time. I mean, Ricky even busted out a Canadian Destroyer, so
there you go.
Yeah, it was a good time, and they still got it, even though they're like damn near 70.
Oh yeah, they are. They are getting up there. Damn.
But with that being said, I have at least one thing to promote before we put her to bed tonight. Yeah, you can thank Dusty for that one. The Road Warriors had zero qualms about impaling Dusty's eye. Screw Turner's no blood policy. Yeah, that was the entire reason Dusty Rhodes got fired. That's what brought us Polka Dot Dusty.
Oh man, if you will. fucking door, man. Son of a bitch. Oh man. That's just how it is, man. You know, and back in the day, that's TV PG. Now, Christ Almighty, good Lord, I tell you what, you can't even. I don't even know what TV PG is anymore. Good God. Oh man. Hey, door at 11. Hey, if you get this, well, let's door at 11. You answer this too. How much snow you got up there, Corey? What'd you get in the all end all be all?
I think it wound up being around 12 or 13.
Damn.
Just between round 1, round 2. I mean, round 1 kind of sucked because it got sandwiched in between like a little run of like freezing rain there.
Yeah.
So I think we wound up with like 12 or 13. I know Friendship got 16 and a half. That they were still kind of fighting against. I want to say Hillsborough got pretty damn near a foot too.
Snowblower at your house, at least?
We got plowed out sometime Sunday afternoon.
There you go. There you go.
After the wind died down. Yeah, Chris says he got 8 to 10.
Woo.
Down there in the MAC, if you will.
Yeah, I got even down here, I would say 8 max, 6 to 8. Totally uneventful, if you will, but it's nice to have a UTV with a plow because, oh, baby, does it move snow. But man, I mean, Wausau got 30, and then like Sturgeon Bay got 33.
Yep, and there were parts of the UP that got upwards of 40.
Oh God,
if not more.
Sign me up! Like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, even Door County got socked.
Yeah, they got hit up there. It was weird because that stuff was supposed to be farther west with I think the actual storm went way farther east than they thought it would. But hey, I'm just happy to get it. But hey, by Sunday, it'll all be gone around here anyway.
Oh yeah, without question. Without question. So speaking of questions, folks, get your questions ready if you want to ask the Widiots almost anything. But while you're doing that, I will promote something real quick, and we'll see if Kevin's got any facts that sound like bullshit, and then we'll keep her moving here. So just real quick, I know I mentioned this briefly on our special Sunday episode, but there is a mini ghost hunt tomorrow night, Old Baraboo Inn. I'll be leading it. We will be trained to play cards with the spirits. I haven't decided yet whether I want to do Texas Hold'em or Blackjack, but we will pick one and run with it. Tickets are $40 in the building, $46 if you're on Eventbrite. Oh, your mom said she'll take a pic for you. She's going to Minocqua on Sunday.
Damn. You know, she goes up there to that old Lac de Flambeau casino. Son of a bitch. I'm just going to have to, like, wrap a chain around a boat hitch and put her on her car or however she's getting it. I'm just going to have to attach it, man. Ugh. I mean, I haven't been up there since, Jesus Christ, October. That's too long, Corey. I can't do that. That ain't in me. Gonna have to figure some shit out here real quick.
Oh, I mean, you got all kinds of free time now, so I don't see why you couldn't.
God, don't even fucking remind me. Okay, so Corey, I've got two, Corey, maybe three. Hang on, let me check. Maybe three, but we got two for sure. Facts that sound like bullshit.
Okay.
The first one is Corey. Bananas are technically berries. Strawberries and raspberries are not. Now, there is absolutely no other detail in this book other than that statement that I just read. I have no idea how to figure it out. I have no idea what they base it on. But if it's in this book, it has to be true because the name of the book is True Facts That Sound Like Bullshit. I don't know nothing about it, Corey. I don't know. So, fact-ish, number 2. You could swim through the veins of a blue whale. It may sound crazy, but it's true. The average blue whale has a heart that is approximately the size of a car. So it should come as no surprise that it has massive veins to match.
I mean, it certainly would not surprise me.
No, but trying to comprehend the size of that heart is a little bit. Now,
yeah, are we talking like an Izetta or a Cadillac Coupe de Ville? Like, what are we talking here?
I would say a Prius. At this point, who the hell knows? Either way, it's a big ass fucking heart. Now, I'm going to give you a trifecta here, Corey.
All right.
We are at number 20 in the book of. Hang on. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh, dear God in heaven. At least. Oh, fuck off. There's more than that. Okay, I got 56, but apparently there's way. The numbers are all fucked up. Anyway. There is a species of ant that self-destructs as a defense mechanism.
Okay, I can see that.
And here's where I get scientific on you, the Camponotus saunderesi species of ant can cause 2 mandibular glands to explode when it is losing a fight. The glands are filled with a corrosive and sticky substance that can immobilize its attackers and save other members of its colony.
Mm-hmm.
That, my friend, is 3 facts that sound like bullshit for this week.
Well, all right.
Unbelievable. Also, door at 11, if you're still here, I got some things coming in the mail that I'm either going to fucking send you a picture of. I may be able to send you one of, but let me tell you, my friend, let me tell you. Oh, you're going to love it. You are going to love it. What's going on out here?
Yeah, things have gone quiet.
That's because Beth is sleeping.
Well, if anybody has any questions for the WIdiots, we'll be happy to take them. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw it out there one more time that there is a mini ghost hunt at Old Baraboo Inn tomorrow night. I will be leading that ghost hunt, and it'll mostly involve the brothel upstairs and nice little history lesson. So be sure to join me for that. Mm-hmm. Well, the girls are just piling on you, dude.
Man.
You know, she just might, Beth.
I mean, the question is like, what's in the cake? Most importantly, what are we doing with the frosting? Because if it's not buttercream, then we got problems. Anything else? I mean, buttercream for days. That's right, Beth. Beth knows what's up. For days. And I'm
Absolutely.
talking, I mean, we're talking like 2-3 inches thick. Because guess
Oh,
what?
yeah.
You can always move buttercream off if it's too thick for you. You can't bring it back on if you only got a 1/2 inch. I mean, stack it on.
That's right.
It's bullshit.
Lather that shit.
You ain't a kid. You ain't a kid.
They knew how to do it right at the old IGA in New Lisbon.
Oh. Man, all them. I mean, we got Piggly Wiggly here, but man, they do good on their cakes. But I tell you what, you know, I just worry if it ain't buttercream. Because I've had fondant, you know, usually at a wedding or whatever, and it just, I don't understand why people would want to eat fondant over buttercream. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's hard. It doesn't take. There's no taste to it really compared to a buttercream. Just get the buttercream and get it over with. I mean, Hy-Vee for sure. For Hy-Vee.
Yeah, I mean, and Chris knows what he's talking about. Old IGA was the shit. Absolutely, 100% was. Because that deli was a hit. You went in there for the chicken strips and the JoJo fries and just went to town on the shit. I'd get about a pound of each. So you have to wonder why I'm currently in that 180 to 190 range at a measly 5'4". But that's how I operate.
That damn buttercream.
Fucking you get the bucket of buttercream with it and just go to town on yourself.
I have two, you know, the individual like tubs of Frosty you can buy at the cake aisle or whatever at Walmart. I've got 2 of them in my fucking counters right now. Buttercream. Because why not? You never know when you're gonna need that buttercream.
Yeah, I mean, I would just eat the buttercream frosting straight up. Fuck a cake.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you could do toast. You could do any sort like vanilla wafers, and whatever else you fucking come up with. But man, you know, if you're sitting there,
you could do a Twix.
dude, anything. Even if you're
Cat.
like, oh, you know, oh, what sounds good right now? And you're like, well, I don't know. But then you open up your countertops and you're like, I have 2 jugs of buttercream. Well, just let me get a spoon then. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw me into a diabetic coma, that's going to be about the way I go.
I would have to slow down and maybe have 2 tablespoons at most. But yeah. Dude, graham crackers with frosting. Beth, you're on it. It's the same concept.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any sort of like bread that's a little bit sweetened with buttercream, you ain't gonna have a problem. Chocolate chip cookies, same thing. Just dip it in. And now I don't know, but I've had Pillsbury and Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker, I think, are the 3 out there. I don't know which one's better, but boy, oh boy, that old buttercream is the bomb.com. No questions. No questions at all.
Hell yeah, brother.
Uh-oh, Christine's in here now. If you take one of the cans of buttercream and whip it with a mixer, it will double the amount. Is that even scientifically possible?
I don't know. Chris is out here talking about putting buttercream in his coffee. So, I mean, I'm all about that.
Yeah, because, I mean, if we got a black coffee, no creamer, we boom, pour it in. We put, let's say, a tablespoon, like a heaping tablespoon, obviously. And then you mix it. It's going to like dissipate because it's warm. It's going to melt it almost. It's probably going to taste pretty good. Now, Beth is doing it, but which one are you talking about, Beth? The doubling or the coffee?
Yeah, you know, I think the doubling is possible because you're actually just fluffing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. Cans of buttercream and whip it with a mixer. It'll double the amount. With butter, yeah. Now, here's the kicker, though. There's a whipped buttercream, and I don't know who makes it. It might be Duncan Hines. Walmart has it. I usually, if they have a whipped frosting in that pre-made frosting aisle, cake mix, whatever it is, fucking there at whatever aisle number it is at Walmart, whipped is so much better than just the normal stuff.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
that's good. Oh my God, is that good? Doesn't matter what flavor, but like whipped buttercream, I'm grabbing that 100%.
Yeah, and aisle numbers at Walmart do not matter because they're going to just change them in 6 months anyway.
You ain't a fucking kidding, good God. And this is an absolute hand to God true story. I swear the people at Walmart look at my credit card receipt and then they go, well, what's this guy like the most? And then within like 3 months, they take it away. At least at the Baraboo store. Happens all the time. Something I love, I go do down the aisle the next time, and I go, where it's gone. They don't sell it anymore. Oh my God, it's maddening. But yeah, that whipped buttercream, yeah, that's for shizzle by nizzle. I mean, that is some good shit.
That stuff is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any questions for the Widiots? Just going to throw out that request one more time.
Okay, Dana, you're supposed to go to bed like 30 minutes ago, Dana. Ugh.
It's all right. I'm hungry again, too.
I mean, we're making her. She'll be good. Don't worry. She's got to wake up and have her Jimmy Dean. She'll be good. She'll be good.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Door. He's here.
Opinions on the theory of a connection between the Loch Ness Monster and an erstwhile Alistair Mr. Crowley ritual. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Where maybe the Loch Ness Monster is just an ethereal being that just comes and goes as it pleases, and Mr. Crowley just never really shut the door on it.
Mr. Crowley. I don't, man, that Loch Ness, that's one of the mysteries out there right now, huh? It's been that way forever. I don't know what to think of that one. I want to believe, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, Dor is always out there asking the real questions.
No doubt.
Son of a bitch. Would you guys do one chip? No. Fuck no. Heat? Hot stuff? I'm out. I ain't doing it. It don't matter what the fuck it is. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that as well. No. Appreciate the offer, though.
I would rather eat gross shit than hot shit any day of the fucking week. Because
here we go. How about some off the wall shit like super sour? I am all about that.
Anything beats hot shit because to me, hot shit, I'm not even. I can't taste anything but the heat, and it's not like enjoyable. Like I can't even give you an honest opinion of it because it's so fucking hot, and I hate it.
And the heat would just turn my IBS into intermittently explosive IBS. So, yeah.
Which, Chris, by the way, is what we're here for. Keep in mind. Oh, Christine.
No, I would not eat shit if you paid me enough.
Yeah, you would
not pay me enough to eat shit.
You, good God. I mean, it depends. Like, is it 8 figures? Like, let's get real here. Depends on what shit it is too. But Christine brings up an interesting point. If it's super hot
Put
and you
some
smother
buttercream
it,
on it.
yeah, if you smother it in buttercream, boy, hey now, we might be onto something. We might be onto something. I mean, if you get that one chip, whatever the fuck the name of it is, and I can have like 3 tablespoons of buttercream on it. I'm not going to take an entirely full bite. I'll take a small bite to my liking, but I'm gonna put buttercream all over it. That might not be too terrible. I might be willing to try it. I don't know.
That's just
Buttercream.
buttercream on shit.
I mean, here's the thing. We're not going to eat human shit because we're not fucking psychopaths. What shit can you eat? Jesus. It's an interesting. I don't know. Some sort of animal. Like, is this like Ace Ventura with the guano, or what the fuck are we doing? You know?
I'm not eating any shit. This is all on you, dude.
God, that would not be pleasant. That's I don't know. I mean, I thought a certain person was going to bed at least 34 minutes ago, but here she is, clamoring it up. No, ma'am, we are not psychopaths.
Well, I
Nobody's
might.
doing shit. I mean, man, I don't know what, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Next time I go back to Woodman's, I am getting like every other flavor of this stuff. This is phenomenal. I don't know. This is phenomenal.
Jesus, they are just coming after you, dude.
Dude, Beth, if you had that seaweed, you would understand. This seaweed is delicious. I'm telling you. That is good stuff. And for $1.50 for a fucking whole container of it. And hang on, let me fucking get to you here now. What are we?
It really did take a weird turn, Christine.
There's not a lot of protein, but we got 3.5 serving. There's really not anything in it. A couple bits of sodium, some potassium. We got organic everything. Who knows? I don't know, but it tastes good. Oh man. Oh, fucking Dora at 11. I tell you what, this guy knows what he's doing. Will the WIdiots be venturing into the realm of cameo videos, perhaps with vintage NWO aesthetics? And first of all, we'll get to Beth's comment first. Seaweed with buttercream? Not a bad idea, I'll be honest with you. I think the buttercream would just overtake the seaweed taste. But, man, you put them two things together, you ain't going to say no.
It would kill.
No, I would. I wouldn't say no at all. I would. Fuck, I should have brought my fucking tub of buttercream out. God damn it. Hey, next week, I got 2 different flavors of seaweed, just as a preview. I'm not going to tell you what those flavors are, but I'll bring the buttercream with for you guys, for the people, for the fans. Now, back to Dora at 11. Cameo, hey, if people want to pay me to fucking tell them happy birthday in whatever form, fucking, you know what it is, Dora. Pay me. I don't give a fuck what it is. I will take it. Vintage. I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever the people want. If that check comes through and it cashes at my bank, I don't give a fuck what it's for. Boom. As the old saying goes, everybody's got a price.
Right. So, I mean, stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll even help you break up with your girlfriend.
Oh my God. Who's breaking up with who? No.
Well, that's what we got to find out.
No.
I mean, Jake the Snake Roberts is really taken off with the Cameo platform. I
Oh.
mean, he's even got people requesting that he tell their bosses that they're quitting their jobs while cutting a promo on their bosses. So, I mean, there's definitely a market.
So here's what I'm thinking. We could do okay. Let me
I'm on it.
I mean for those who don't know, Door is a dear friend of ours here at the show. Near and dear. Funeral cameos could be interesting. Hey, I'm with it. Good. Same concept. If the check cashes, I don't give a fuck what you want me to do. I'll do it. Yeah, within reason. But like cameo wise, I'm in. I mean, God have mercy on the soul that has gone up to heaven, if you will. But I'm in. Here's my idea, Corey.
Lay it on me.
Nope. We're gonna wait. We're not gonna give it to the people. We're gonna wait till next week. And I'm gonna tell you via Snapchat what I'm thinking.
All right. I'm with it.
We can't tell these circus freaks everything that's going on up here. We got to keep some of it a secret because it's good. I'm telling you, it's good.
All right. That being said, I think we can go ahead and wrap her up right here while Kevin's showing us the chunks he's blown today.
Dude. Oh man, you can't really see them though. Mm. Mm. Can you see that?
Yeah, I could see that you were the kind of kid that ate boogers.
It's literally like this just glob of gelatinous junk. But man, oh man, does it taste good? Who knows?
Yeah, Beth, the tour starts, I believe, at 7:30. The mini ghost hunt goes along with that. So starts at 7:30, and after we get upstairs, we just go for at least an hour. So at the latest, we'll have you back down in the bar by 9:30. So just kind of keep that in mind. And yeah, so next week we don't have any idea what our Mount Rushmore is going to be yet, but we'll figure that out. We'll have more Florida Man versus Midwest guy. We'll have more spooky talk, more taste tests, at least from Kevin. We'll see what I can come up with this weekend. We'll talk about how badly our brackets are doing next weekend.
Oh man, sneak preview. We're fucked.
Well, you are.
on one. And side note, for those who don't know, I'm a diehard Tar Heels fan, North Carolina. I am officially out on that university until they prove otherwise. A few years ago, 4 or 5, whatever it was, they were up 15 against Kansas in the final game at halftime, and they fucking lost. And they just lost by 19, or they were up 19, and they lost the game in the first round against VCU. So I'm out. I'm out on the Tar Heels. until they prove otherwise, which will probably be a few decades. So, on to the next, as they say.
Yep, and we'll probably get into a few other interesting topics as we always do. Hopefully there is not a massive celebrity death next week. That would certainly be helpful. I will also mention that apparently the Denver Broncos gave up the entirety of their 2026 draft for Jalen Waddle.
They kept
Before we forget. Before we forget.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
And the quarterback room for the Minnesota Vikings did get a little more mediocre today as they also picked up Carson Wentz.
Mediocre and injury prone.
So, thoughts and prayers to all the Viking fans that are watching this show.
Yes.
You got 9, you got short 1, and then Carson concussion. I agree, Beth. I think Kevin and Dana should come and hang out with us tomorrow night.
Yeah, I've talked to Dana on that. Gonna have to talk to Dana on that.
All right. Well, on that note, until next week, 7:30 Friday night, right here on YouTube and Facebook, with potentially more videos and pictures sprinkled in throughout the week, which seems to really work for everybody. Join us next week. We'll have some more fun, and we'll see what other stim Kevin has that annoys the shit out of Beth. All right. Well, the cat's sawing logs, so I guess it's time to go. We will see you next week, and we love most of you.